special place in time. Yeah. Maybe when I get back, I can write a book about my travels. You know, about getting out of this sick society. Society, man.
Sir.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome back for another segment off the top. We got Boobie here with us. Today
Johnson.
we're going to talk about what's going on in the news today. So without further ado, the first thing I want to talk about is the Mueller Report. I guess Robert Mueller launched an investigation to see if Russia actually interfered in the election, and the results are in, kind of. So the summary of it is special counsel Robert Mueller did not find Donald Trump's campaign or associates inspired with Russia. It didn't conclude with the president committed a crime, but it also does not exonerate him. After nearly 2 years of being under the cloud of the Russia investigation, Trump's presidency is no longer directly under threat from special counsel probe as the White House turns toward the 2020 campaign. So basically, Jacob said this. CNN was the one that was saying that Russia was conspiring with Trump during the election, and now CNN is the one who is saying that he did not, which is kind of funny. But like I said kind of earlier, because the full report hasn't been revealed yet. I guess it hasn't been shown to the public, because they're saying that there's a poll that got taken from Fox, of course, so Fox News, how reliable, saying the majority of Americans say Trump interfered in the Mueller investigation now. So
Here's the thing, is so if he in fact has been saying, right, this is a witch hunt, this is fucking fake shit, right? If he is not guilty, right? And what else is he supposed to say, dude? Hey, man, I didn't do this. That's enough. But at the same time, I feel like he did not try hard enough for someone who is definitely not guilty of something.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying a little minimal effort.
Yeah.
If someone tells you that you drank this juice over here, dude, I didn't. That's enough. But you would be like, dude, I fucking did drink the juice. That's enough.
Yeah.
You would try a little bit harder, I think.
Yeah, but one thing they need to do is release it to the public, because like I said, they haven't released it to the public. I guess what they've done is just provided a summary of it. So I don't know, with how much distrust is in the media. It's kind of hard for me to just take the word for it, you know. Mm-hmm. So I do want to see the whole report. I'm not going to see this whole report, because I'm sure it's some fucking long ass dissertation that's going to take me 6 years to read.
Well, the Kennedy files, a lot of those have been they're not top secret anymore, so you can look at those, but it's just pages and pages and pages and pages.
It's very boring. So we'll just go and brush past that. So the next thing I have, because I really don't want to talk about this, the last thing I have for me is so there's this whole hacking competition I didn't know about. There's it's a whole thing, they host this big competition that hackers come in and try to hack these things. These people try to hack a Tesla, dude, and this team, they're called Team Fluoroacetate. They managed to hack this Tesla car through the oh dude, I can't figure it out. It was through the computer, the computer monitor, I guess the display screen. They hacked that somehow and put their own image onto it. And because they're able to hack into it, they got awarded $35,000, and they got to keep the Tesla.
Wow.
Yeah. And so these people also exploited Safari, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, which we need to talk about sometime, how Internet Explorer became Microsoft Edge somehow. I don't know when that happened. VMware, Workstation, and Windows 10. So these people are hacking all these things. So it's very possible that shit like this, people can just hack into your Tesla. That's a thing. You can. That's
fucking dope.
Yeah.
Anything with electronics.
That's why they're doing it.
Yeah, to bring awareness and
Well, no, it's so the companies they have to tell them how they hacked into it, and so they can change that and make their stuff more secure.
I could just lie.
Yeah, it could just lie.
Wait, Boobie, why you make that face?
Because I didn't know that Microsoft Edge is Internet Explorer. I just was on the computer the other day. There was an E. Alright, I ain't even say Edge in that whole Explorer. So I did not know this shit, man. Nobody gives me the memo on nothing. It's cool though. I'll find out one day.
That's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have. What do you guys have, Josh?
Well, the only thing I got is really, my boy Rob. Even though I can't stand the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski
Y'all are not friends.
announced his retirement today.
Do you know how long he's been in the game for?
See, he's
9 seasons.
19 years?
9 seasons.
Oh, 9 seasons.
I was thinking it was like 10
going to get to that.
Enough for that CT to pop up.
Is that enough time to be in the NFL before you consider retirement? Because isn't Tom Brady, isn't he like in like his 19th year?
Yeah, but that's Tom Brady. Tom Brady eats vegan ice cream, bro.
He's also a quarterback.
A whole different person.
He's taking a lot less hits. Rob does a lot on a football field.
He's a linebacker, right?
Tight end.
He's a tight end.
Ooh, dude.
Oh, dude, sorry for not keeping with the Patriots roster, dude.
But it's Rob Gronkowski.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
He's the best tight end of all
He was in
time.
WWE. I don't know.
Well, arguably. Arguably.
A bold statement.
Arguably.
This is a bold
Hold on.
statement.
That's why I said arguably. Hold on. Before I get flamed. Because I am a Cowboys fan.
Jason Witten is not.
I'm not saying he is.
Okay.
I'm not saying he is. See, I'm about to take a lot of heat.
So how does that apply to you, Josh?
How does it apply to me?
Yeah.
Man, it applies to everybody. You know, see a man have such a great legacy left on the football field, man. It's weird. Not like we're not going to have him next season. You got
how is it weird, dude? It's weird because are you a Patriots fan or just?
It's just weird that not to worry about him being a threat to like somebody's team.
How is it? I don't know if that's weird though. I don't know if
I think I'd be happy to know that.
I'm not saying I'm not happy.
I'm not
but
weirded out, dude.
Is that weird?
though? My thing is you got to respect the game. And I respect Rob.
Like I think maybe like sucking toes with like Cool Whip. That's weird. Maybe retiring from football is
Add a little flavor, I guess.
It's not weird.
I'm not saying the retirement's weird. His absence will be weird. Because it's gonna be feel. It's like I'm known for a fact. I'm gonna be like, oh wait, he's not there. You know what I mean? When you start thinking about it, you say, oh wait, he's not there anymore.
I wouldn't care.
So you think 9 years is like enough ample time
For him? Yes.
as a tight end?
He's had
done a
so
lot
many
of it.
injuries.
Who's that running back for the Lions that one of the best ever?
Barry
Barry.
Sanders.
Yeah, he wasn't in the league that long. I think he played in the league like 3 years.
Yeah.
And he got the fuck out.
That was Bo Allen.
Good on him. That's a smart move.
CTE
Yeah.
is a real thing.
Yeah, that's smart.
Get the shit out. Hey, because whatchamacallit, the old
The one
running
for the
back for the
Raiders.
Oilers, what's his name? Earl Campbell?
Earl Campbell.
Yeah, he's a vegetable pretty much walking around
Hey,
here.
but he makes
Yeah.
brats.
dope ass.
His family is winning. He's not winning. But his family? Shit.
Poor guy. Well, thanks for that, Josh. What about you, man?
So let me pull up this. So it looks like Kylie Jenner has responded to the criticism of the self-made billionaire
Here we
title.
go.
Okay.
She finally has reached out about it. So what she has, I guess for people that don't know, to sum it up, basically, Forbes put her on the list of,
Youngest self-made.
youngest, and then included self-made, which is arguably self-made. You know what I mean? Yeah, billionaire, which is a fuckload of money. She said, although I'm a special case because before I started Kylie Cosmetics, I had a huge platform and lots of fans. True. I did not get money from my parents past the age of 15. I used 100% of my own money to start the company. Not a dime. Oh, fuck. Well, that was good. Not a dime in the bank account is inherited, and I'm very proud of that. And her, basically, what she just said about it was wild. She said it was wild that people were saying that.
Yeah, I can understand why too, because it's like, bro, first of all, I didn't put out Forbes put this shit out, all right? So why are y'all on my ass anyway, getting that mad at me because some shit Forbes said? Number two, self-made means I made the shit myself, right? Like it ain't my fault. Everybody know my family. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I was blessed, exactly. I got born into this. But as for the cosmetic shit, that was me. That wasn't my mama or my grandma or nothing like that. That was me. I just had a good, you know what I'm saying, good marketing scheme.
On that same note, how do you get enough money, around 15?
It's the whole self-made thing that's kind of bugging me right now.
So if you get a loan, are you not self-made?
No, you are. But she didn't get a loan. She got a grant. She got inheritance.
She just said she didn't. That wasn't from her parents. So.
I don't think she got
it's
actual
having,
monetary
It's
inheritance.
being 15 years old, dude, and just having a fuck ton of money already. You're not going to be able to spend what your parents have given you the 15 years of your life. And when did she start her cosmetic brand? When she was like 18 or 17?
Something like that.
Yeah, you already have a fuck ton of money. You're not spending all that money within 2 years. You already have a lot saved up for this brand.
They do get paid for doing the Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
And her whole marketing scheme you're mentioning, it's because of her family. She's so famous because of her family. That's why she already has a huge market. It's because she was already famous. It's not like
usually when you think of self-made, you think of just from the mud up, like
which is
ground.
True, but the thing is, just because you know what I'm saying, she didn't start off with literally no funds. That don't mean that she didn't make that shit herself. That just means that she didn't start off with no funds. That you can be self-made and start off with money.
No, she 100% worked for this.
That's the whole point of self-made.
She deserves
that's my whole point of it. It's like you can't really take it away just because she had you can't lie. Yeah, okay, I got a good head start, but I still did it myself.
But then it comes to the argument of how do you define self-made? Because there's people like her who already had a head start with this. You know, having a huge market already had the finance for it. Granted, she did put the labor into it, but there's also people who started out with nothing, dude.
I believe they're both self-made. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you can give more respect to one of them because of their grind, but in the day, they're both self-made. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and it's kind of bad because people like talking down on it, but it's not like she put that out there in the energy. First of all, Forrest put the energy out there. Yeah. And all she can do is say, okay, you know what? For them to do this, the point they made, I did this, that, and the third, and all she can do is explain that. So it's like, okay, yeah, I can get what you're saying. You put yourself in parameters for it to be self-made. I won't give you as much credit as Joe Blow down the street, who literally had nothing and then made it up there. But I'm still gonna give you credit.
That's so strange that we still pay attention to a Forbes list. Like most lists have phased out.
I feel like we're just bored, and then you know shit comes on there, so something we can talk about.
Always.
I don't feel like we really just care. I ain't never.
Stupid.
They got more money than me. Give a fuck about them.
Dude, once you start reading like the upper echelons of like 20 million, but you got 30 million. Like who really gives a fuck?
I just want 500,000. Okay, give me 500,000 and I'll start from there. Okay, and we can go.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And the thing about it is, if I had $500,000 and I started a company, I would be self-made. Even though I started off with $500,000. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to it. It's like, it's still self-made. It's just that somebody worked harder than the other one. But it is what it is.
What you got, dude? You got anything?
I guess I'll talk about, unfortunately, if y'all didn't know, my real name is Austin. And there was another Austin that did some bullshit. Austin Sheffield. Yeah, making all us Austins look bad. But he was a white Austin, not a black Austin. So there you go. Apparently in Dallas, this guy got into it with this black girl, and we don't know what happened or what made him get into it, but he beat her up, had a pistol on, and this is all on camera and everything.
I
beat
saw
her up to
that.
concussion.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Wait,
wow.
It was like an altercation in public.
Yeah,
straight up.
Dude,
video.
he just clocked this chick.
Yeah, and he has a pistol. He has a pistol on there too.
And he pulls a pistol.
Dude,
yeah.
man.
So my thing is, after this happened, T.I. the rapper, Clifford Harris, he got online and was like trying to call out the rappers in Dallas and be like, this is on y'all watch that this happened. How dare y'all let this happen? Blah blah whoop whoop. And first of all, T.I., you're making videos. You can make a video. Dude, you can come down here and do some shit.
Dude, is T.I. some vigilante that like roams the streets?
Exactly.
Dude, to, like,
he think he Bruce Wayne. He ain't even T'Challa. Calm your ass down.
That's all rappers need to be, dude. If you're rapping, dude, you're expected to be a part-time vigilante.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just making sure keeping order in your hometown, dude.
While he's at the crib in a whole other city. But not the point. My point for bringing this up is people's thoughts on helping strangers, because
you can record it.
Yeah.
Fucking pitch.
But the thing about it is, at the same time, and this is where it is. This is where the conversation comes, because I'm from Southwest Houston, Texas. I'm from an area that's not the best, and I've seen a lot of times somebody trying to be a good guy and help out, and it didn't work out for them. It had huge adverse effects on them and their family because of it. So, to my point, a lot of people are saying, why is nobody jumping in? Nobody's helping out these strangers, things of that nature. I understand, because I've been there when I've seen a principal try to break up a fight between a girl and a guy, and the girl and the guy jumped the principal. So
Jesus Christ,
that's the neighborhood I grew up in. So
you gotta mind your business selectively.
And it's like, what to you do you think is the time where you would intervene, or the time where you'd be like, this really isn't my business?
God, maybe when that dude kicked the fuck out of that old lady in the subway, might have to say something about that.
But what about the gun? So is it
the gun?
That's a different. So yeah. The situation he's talking about, he was on there's a guy who was on a train, and there was an elderly person in the corner, and then there was just this guy kicking her.
Wow. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but so in this instance, you're gonna interfere. But you're not interfering in this case because that guy has a gun.
Yeah.
So is that the defining thing? Is the gun?
No, but he has.
That's what it is
he has.
for me.
In which situation would you interfere? I'm saying I would interfere in whatever I just said a second ago. But also, if I see like a dude like doing that minus a gun, like at a bar or something. At a bar or something, I'm fucking this dude up. But yeah, that's different.
This is my thoughts on it. When it comes to a situation like that, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. 8 times out of 10, I'm staying out of it. Because
you have to, dude. Yeah.
8 times out of 10, because the thing about it is there's history behind everything, and there's stuff you just don't know.
Especially
about.
A guy with a gun.
Yeah, that too. Okay, another thing, just to add on to that, for the 8 and 10, I love myself. So with that being said, I care about myself more than I care about anybody else. Like,
especially someone
honestly,
random.
Yeah, honestly, like the only exception is exactly for friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At that point in time, I see you as an extension of myself. So in turn, I'm helping myself. So you know what I'm saying? That's okay. But random people on the street, 8 times out of 10, I'm not gonna help. And if it shows itself to be a situation where I could be harmed fatally to the point where now I will be a burden to my family, because I want to help out this random person. Because you gotta understand, people don't die all the time when they get shot,
or for free.
Yeah, or for free. That too. But you know what I'm saying? People get paralyzed. People get shitbagged. People, that turns into hospital bills you gotta do. That turns into extra debt you're in. You know what I'm saying? Missed work. And like, I think beyond just the instance that the shit's happening, like, if shit go wrong, you could get arrested for as well. Because being in a bad situation, the police, there's been multiple times when police will come to a situation and they don't know what's going on, and they see you and they thinking you're the bad person and you're really helping out the situation, and they fuck you up. That's just happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's
because
like,
you want to be mom and rider one quick.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the same time, because what people will say is, what if that's your mom? What if that's your sister? What if that's your kid?
But it's not.
Bingo. That's usually my retort. That's my retort.
Sorry, we've been dragging this out way too long. So I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, yeah, we need to wrap this up. Cause
relax, dude. Goddamn, what, you and Josh going somewhere?
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Whose segment is this, dude? This is my segment. I own this segment, dude. This is off the top. This is off the top by Mason Flores.
A little bit of power. He takes it like 15 fucking miles.
Yeah, right, I'm cool with that, but you know.
But this was very cool conversation.
This is a great conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very thought provoking even. Yeah. So thank you for that topic. That was actually a pretty good topic. Man. Yeah.
Put it out my ass, guys.
he did wing it. He did admit that.
There's a couple of crumbs on there. I had to wipe it off.
So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been Off the Top with Boobie, and we'll see you guys next week.
Boobie Johnson.
Cool.